Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, WaLKing the Crowny. Hi, today is day number 22 of HaLLoweeN. Hey, and I want to celebrate by talking about The Walking Dead episode number 2. Okay. Oh, I got in my throat stuck playing cards. Good one, no? Okay. I can't keep doing that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, WaLKing the Clowny, and I want to talk about, yes, The Walking Dead, episode 2 of season 3. What's going on? Alright, they're in the prison, they're getting settled in. Herschel lost a leg, he got bit by a zombie. Rick cut it off. They are in the kitchen area, in the cafetorium. They see a bunch of prisoners. Yeah, that's right. The weird thing is one of them has a gun, and he's Hispanic. So let's talk about Herschel first. He is taken back to the cell block where the community now resides. And we got Carol. She stops the bleeding. I don't know how you do that without good bandages and antiseptic or whatever, but she stopped the bleeding, and at one moment he's about to die. As soon as he stops breathing, Lori gives him mouth-to-mouth, does a little of the chest palpitation stuff. We have a scare because he reaches around and grabs her, and you're like, oh my god, here's a zombie and he's gonna eat her, but no, he just woke up. And then we have the prisoners that were found. Yeah, Rick handles it. He tells them what's up. He explains how that the world is really messed up now because those prisoners have been locked up for, what, did he say 11 months? 11, 10, 9 months? Many, many months. And then they fight over who the prison belongs to. Rick explains they fought for it, so it's theirs. And they freed the prisoners, so therefore, yes, it's Rick and his group's prison now. Prisoners don't like it. But Rick decides to cut a deal, says, alright, we'll clear out a cell block for you, you help, and you could live here, whatever. It's a funny scene where they try and explain, okay, you stay as a group, and the front two people, you know, stay there, and then the middle people and the back people, and blah, 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 you go for the head, and whatever. But as soon as zombies start coming through that hallway, the prisoners freak out, and they just, like, run. This guy's just shanking the innards out of this zombie, and it's not doing anything, because he's got to hit him in the head. And at one point, they open up these doors to get into the closer to the new cell block. Hispanic guy with a gun. Ow. That's supposed to be a flag that says bang, and it actually did hurt me. So, the Hispanic guy, right, opens the doors, and a bunch of zombies come through, and as he's fighting these zombies, he is swinging, trying to kill Rick, and Rick like dodges it and gives this like look that's like, hey, I know what you're doing. You're mean. He tries it again. He grabs a zombie and throws it on Rick. Zombie lands on Rick. Daryl helps him out, kills the zombie, pulls it off of him, which I think is great. The fact that Daryl has his homeboys back, right? So Rick gets up and he goes, I see we have a problem here, and confronts the Hispanic dude. And the Hispanic dude's like, whatever, you know, what's up, dog? And then Rick takes his machete and just straight up whack right down the dome of the guy, kills him. One of the other prisoners sees what happened and is about to like try and defend his friend, but Rick pushes him down, and then the guy runs away. Great scene when the guy's like running away, goes into the yard outside, and a bunch of zombies, and Rick runs after him, but he notices zombies and kind of just like goes back into, you know, the cage area and then closes it. And the guy's like, let me in. All the zombies are closing in, and he's like, you better run. And the guy just like takes off running. Oh, so great. After that, he goes to the other prisoners, and one guy pleads for his life. The other guy does not. He's like, I've never pled for my life ever. But he decides to like let him stay in another cell block. So he gives him a whole cell block. And the weird thing is there's a bunch of like dead bodies on every cell block. They're all handcuffed, and they're all on the ground, and there's blood. So I don't know if they executed zombies or people before it, but something happened, and T-Dog gives them a word of advice. You're going to want to take those bodies and take them outside into the yard and burn them. And he's got like sympathy for him, and so does Daryl. They both understand that these inmates are human. You know, Carol is preparing to take on the role of Herschel, the doctor, So she wanted to start learning how to do cesarean because Carl came out through a cesarean. So probably the new baby's gonna have to come out that way. So she wants to practice on the zombie, and she gets the help from Glenn to go get a zombie. And as she's like practicing to do the incision, she's cutting open the zombie, and there's like the tension, you know, is the zombie gonna wake up? But at the same time, we're getting a point of view from outside of the prison through the bushes, like someone's looking at her, and you can tell it's not a zombie because it's like it keeps cutting back, and it's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, who's that? That's an interesting moment that we'll find out about later. Probably not the next episode, because on the next time on The Walking Dead, it looks like it's just Michonne and Andrea, which, by the way, they're absent in this episode. So I think they're gonna start breaking up the episodes, having the different storylines from different locations, which I think is interesting. It's a good way to spread out the awesome, or maybe just, I don't know, build the suspense. What else do we talk about? Rick and Lori, their marriage is falling apart, and they have a moment where she's, you know, talking to him outside of the prison, saying, I thought we were going to talk about us, and she's worried about their marriage. Oh, we're going to have to get divorce lawyers. But the whole time you see Rick, and he is like, in his head, he knows that he just killed a man, and he gives like a pat on her shoulder to reassure her, like, we're very glad about everything you've done with Herschel, and then walks away. She needed that reassurance, and that was enough to make her okay, maybe, I don't know. She thinks she's a horrible mom. One of the reasons why she is a horrible mom, there's a moment where they needed antiseptic for the leg on Herschel. The whole time of in the episode, I'm thinking, why aren't they getting stuff for his leg, to fix his leg, to stop the bleeding? Well, Carl comes back with a bag full of bandages and hydrogen peroxide and stuff, and they're like, where'd you get this? He's like, well, found the infirmary. Whatever, was no big deal, just went. No, I only had to kill 2 zombies, 2 walkers. We needed to do it, and nobody was doing it. And she's trying to, you know, Lori's trying to like talk to her son, but she fails because it's a different world now, you know what I mean? And he's like a survivor. He's in survivor mode. Beth is like, don't talk to your mom that way. And he runs away. This is the moment where I'm realizing Carl is no longer a child in Walker world. He's a grown-up, and he's going to be a great, amazing character, developing into a great zombie killer. Yeah, just like his father, just like his pops. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me about what you think about the new episode and the direction the whole show's going on. I want to know. But another thing I want to know, tell me this. Zombie weapons. What's your zombie weapons? Do you have any at your house? Come on. I'm going to share with you this. I keep this one under my bed. It's like a metal stick. You see it? It's very hard and sturdy. It's great for like, brr, brr. But it also does one of these. Unscrew, unscrew. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's a surprise! Ooh, look at that. There's actually a chain in there. Oh, look at that. Little nunchucks. Aren't they cute? They're only $5 in Chinatown. Isn't that great? Alright, so share with me your zombie killing utensils. You know what I'm saying? Because they want your brains. Your brains. Oh, wait, look. Oh. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm WaLKing celebrating 31 days of Halloween with my 31 days of Halloween SPooKtaKuLar challenge event. So let's talk, let's party, let's dress up, and don't forget about my costume contest. Oh, I just talked a lot. I think I still have some playing cards in my throat. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.